right, today for our Working Woman Wednesday salute, we are saluting Miss Melissa Bradley, who is officially in the building.
Hey.
Let me tell you, you want to know this woman, Melissa Bradley. 20 years of entrepreneurship, investment, and leadership experience. Also the co-founder and managing director of Sidecar Social Finance, a social impact agency that provides impact investing, advisory, and capital services to individuals, institutions, and social enterprises. And that's just the warm-up of her bio. Good morning, Melissa.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. Now, I said a whole mouthful of stuff, and I know there are a lot of people like, what?
My mom does the same thing. Do you have a job? That's all I want to know.
Right. So let's rewind and kind of explain all of that I just said. Tell us about yourself, Melissa.
So the bottom line is I was successful enough to start a business and do well. And I want to be able to do that for other individuals.
Okay.
We believe that starting a business is rocket science, and it's not. It's about who you know, what you know, and how you get the resources.
And that, that's a very simplified way, because a lot of times we do think that we need to go through this whole process, and you're saying it's 3 simple steps.
That's right. I mean, starting a business, particularly this day with the internet, all you have to do is go online and sign up. And what you find is that people start businesses every single day, where the challenge is, can they survive?
Right.
Half of businesses fail within 5 years. So the goal is, how do you get something up and running, get customer traction, know that somebody's actually going to pay for it, and then figure out what you need to know to grow the business, which is operations, finance, marketing, and sales.
Wow. And so you started a company, or you're part of a company that does all of those things?
Yeah. So as an entrepreneur, I have many things going on.
Okay.
So Sidecar Social Finance is what we do to help mostly high net worth individuals and foundations move money to support communities of color. What I do predominantly is I run 1863 Ventures, which is based here in D.C., and we're an accelerator for new majority entrepreneurs. We focus on women and people of color, helping them grow their businesses. And over the past year, we've helped our businesses create $267 million of impact in D.C. and 3,000 jobs.
Wow.
Nice.
1863 Ventures. So if someone's listening right now and they're like, this is the person I need to be connected with, how do people find more information about 1863 Ventures or Sidecar Social Finance?
Sure.
How do
so
they
you
find
can Google to make it easy, Melissa Bradley.
Okay.
But if you go to 1863ventures.net, then you can find all the information about us, about our programs, and about our partners.
Got it. And, again, as you said, for people that are just thinking, hey, you can start your business today. Right now, if you have a concept or an idea, you can start your business. What advice would you give them as far as sustaining? Because I feel like if I come to you, I probably need to be able to show some sort of profit loss statement, or don't
Not
I need
yet.
to be?
I mean,
not
that's
yet?
helpful. I mean, we try to catch people at 3 different stages. So when you're starting something, we try to be available once, that you don't waste resources. We know that folks in our community don't have a lot of money, and we don't want people to go into debt trying to start a business.
Okay.
So just find a friend, find somebody who's willing to be honest with you first and foremost, who says that doesn't look right, take it off, to be able to say that's not a good idea, or here's what I think you should try.
Okay.
After that, then you want to actually try it. Before you spend a whole bunch of money, just say, hey, would you buy this? Take some people out to lunch, have some folks over your house, put it up on the web, ask for feedback. That's the biggest step. And then once you get up and running, you can come to us and we'll look at your P&Ls, we'll help you develop your P&Ls, we'll help you pitch for a business, we'll help you identify funding. That's what we do every single day.
Wow. And then for those who don't know a P&L, that's
Profit
your
and
profit
loss.
loss
Yes.
statement. Yeah.
Those things that scare people, yes.
Yes. Everybody gets nervous on how to write a P&L. And I only know about studying them because I invest in stocks. So we have to look at P&Ls quite a bit. And just when you're trying to invest in businesses in general, you're looking at P&Ls, and, again, that can make people nervous a little bit.
But most important, you're looking at people, right? I have the
Yes.
privilege to be an advisor to the New Voices Fund, which is the fund that Richard Lou Dennis of Sundial formed with Unilever. And we are very clear with the 8 women we've invested in, and the more we look at, it's about the person. At the end of the day, I got to trust you. I got to be able to look you in the eye and know that when I give you my money, you're actually going to do something positive with it. You're going to do what you said with it. And I actually have the potential to get it back. But it's the risk we're willing to take. So I want to be clear. It's not just about the statements. It's who you are.
Got you. And then one more thing too, Melissa. What would you say to people who are building businesses? What kind of pitches do you get? I feel like a lot of times we don't know that there are other industries that we can go into. So a lot of times we go into what we know.
Absolutely.
It could be hair. It could be, makeup. It could be some of us do parties and promotion. We want restaurants or things like that. So are there other areas that you, in your opinion, that we should be looking at that maybe we're not? And what would you say to those of us who are we're all kind of going for those similar areas that we just kind of naturally know?
So the bottom line is do what you enjoy. Starting a business is easy, but keeping it alive is hard. So you want to make sure you're doing something you actually enjoy because you're going to do it 24/7, 365. Right. So I don't think there's a sector out there that's a bad sector. And if you start talking about beauty care, African American women are the largest purchasers of beauty care, although we're less than 14% of the market. So there's always potential there. I think you have a lot of people that want to get in tech and they're like, I don't know how to code. I can't find a developer. Right. What I would say is look at the federal government. There are over 150,000 patents available to anyone who is interested through tech transfer. So if you have an interest, follow it. If you have a passion to do something, you don't know where to start, ask for help because the resources are there.
There it is. Well, Melissa, thank you so much. And you actually, before we let you go, you have a pitch opportunity. So someone that's listening that has a great business idea, you're trying to fund that idea. So tell us about this pitch program you have.
So Her Impact Pitch DC is an initiative, a 6-month initiative designed to specifically help women who are running enterprises that have some kind of social impact. So let's be clear, is almost anybody in our community. The deadline is January 11th. So if you go to 1863ventures.net, you'll see it. And we'll be giving away $50,000. It'll be 1 prize for an early stage entrepreneur and 2 prizes for a late stage entrepreneur. And it's all free money. It's non-dilutive capital. It's grant money. And then you'll have mentoring, coaching, and other support after that.
Awesome. And again, if you need more information on that, 1863ventures.net.
That is correct.
Well, Melissa, thank you so much for being on this show. Again, every Working Woman Wednesday, we try to salute a working woman that's out here doing it. And anything else you want to say to DC, Maryland, Virginia before we let you go?
That's right. Thank you to all the working women because we couldn't do what we do without their interest and desire to be successful. So thank you.
There it is, Melissa Bradley.